Hey gang, how we doing? Kawaii50 here with another FGO video, and I feel like enough time has passed that I am allowed to legally talk about the ORT raid. I am allowed to legally talk about it, talk about all of the things that are in it, and it just is crazy. It's crazy. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Be sure to go ahead, like and subscribe. And if you clicked on this video and you're worried about spoilers, of course there are going to be some spoilers in here, and I really don't know how to help you. I don't know where your mindset is if you clicked on this and are expecting to not be spoiled. So yeah, just please keep that in mind. So if you are unfamiliar with some of the mechanics of this raid, I'm not going to necessarily go into absolutely everything, but what you need to know is that this raid is absurd. ORT has like millions of HP, multiple break bars. It is insane. It is one of the craziest challenges we have ever seen in Fate Grand Order, period. On top of that, you can't pick support servants to deal with it. You're just kind of have to go with it on your own. And there is one issue with this fight that a lot of people are bringing up, and I struggle to say issue. The main thing that people seem to be upset about is that if a servant ends up getting defeated at any point when fighting this boss, they become data lost. You cannot use them at all until you end up beating the entire raid. If you end up being unable to beat the entire raid with the servants at your disposal, throw your entire box at this thing and you can't beat it, well, you got to go ahead and start it from scratch and then attempt to beat ORT again. Some players are a little worried about this because, of course, that is quite the challenge to surmount, but I legitimately believe this is a good thing, and honestly one of the most interesting things FGO has done in the game's whole lifespan. Now, why is this? Well, you've gotta ask yourself, what is the main thing that sets video games apart from other pieces of entertainment out there, from books, from movies, from TV? That is going to be the interactivity, the ability to interact with your environment, to influence the story, to influence events that occur through gameplay is the one thing that separates video games from other pieces of entertainment at large. And looking story-wise, ORT is supposed to be insane. ORT is supposed to be one of, if not the greatest challenge we have faced throughout all of Fate Grand Order, throughout all of the singularities, even compared to Gestia. Like, this is insane. And what the developers are doing here with the way they have designed ORT, with us, losing our characters, is giving us this sense of a battle that is incredibly difficult, that is incredibly, almost nigh insurmountable. And the whole goal of doing something like that, I know some people are going to automatically hate me for bringing Dark Souls or Elden Ring or whatever into this, but games like that, games that are built off of being difficult themselves, the whole reason for that is so you, the player, can feel an immense bit of satisfaction from finally surmounting that challenge. And in having ORT get rid of your party, in having ORT have all these bars of HP, and having players literally needing to throw absolutely everything they have against it, that is the goal. That is what they have tried to do with this. They are essentially trying to give us our own version of Solomon, but through gameplay. This is another instance of us throwing everything we have, but rather than just having it show up through story and us being told that that is what is happening, we actually get to experience it as players. We actually get to go through the motions. We actually have to use everything that we have in order to beat ORT. And honestly, I feel like that's a beautiful thing, and I am more excited for this than I would be otherwise if we just had a standard boss fight and were told that this was all was happening in the background. That alone is what makes me super jazzed to eventually do Nahui Mictlan when it finally launches on NA, and I am looking forward to not only playing the ORT raid myself, but seeing how all of the other players have conquered this raid when that finally drops on NA. Well, I think that's enough time on my soapbox. Of course, I want to know what you all think. If you are also a player of JP, how did you feel about the implementation of this raid down in the comment section below? And if you are looking forward to this on NA and are immune to spoilers like I am, what team, what servants do you think will make a massive splash against ORT when we finally get to do this raid? I personally think my mysterious heroine Double X might be able to shave off an entire HP bar on her own, but we're just gonna have to go ahead and wait and see about that. Down in the description below, you can find links to my Discord server, Patreon, Twitch. Big thanks to all of my supporters on those platforms, and of course a thanks to all of you on YouTube. Your support is what leads to me continuing to make these videos, and I really do appreciate it. Anyways, gang, that's it for me, Kawaii50. I hope you all have a phenomenal day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.